It's the MMA.
This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial past affects the American Hero's ability to work together in the Mixed Match Challenge.
Well, I guess Brooklyn came up with that team name. Real creative. Hey, at least it's not as bad as their opponents who call themselves the Moons over my Sammy.
I kinda like that.
I bet you do.
Reverses, can she take advantage?
Good night.
Things aren't looking good for her.
And it's Ember Moon finding the answer.
Drop kick from behind. Ouch. She's got her. German suplex released. Plenty of hits coming her way now.
And Ember Moon, too quick.
She scores big with the counter. And the sweep takes her off her feet. She's looking to end it early. Plenty of fight left.
Still seems a little early.
Watching Ember Moon the past few years, Corey, one thing I've learned is that her drive to succeed may be unmatched.
I don't disagree, Cole. It's that drive that makes her so hard to defeat and nearly impossible to game plan for. How do you prepare for a woman who refuses to lose?
Wow, what impact! Pow, what a shot.
Working together here. Look at this.
Oh, elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose. Sami Zayn starting to struggle. As Corey mentioned, preparing for Ember is not easy, especially given that she has no quit in her. But that said, Byron, perhaps replicating what Shayna Baszler did to Ember at TakeOver New Orleans would be a good approach.
Well, as vicious as it may sound, if Ember refuses to quit, you might have no other choice than to render her unconscious.
There's going to be a lot of offense in this match.
Boom, Samoan driver.
And Sami Zayn reverses it.
Scooped up.
Look out!
He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display.
Now we have Sami Zayn on the attack.
Had it scouted.
Here he comes. He's going to counter here.
See if he can inflict some damage of his own.
Wow. Oh, God.
Into a small package. Very, very nice.
Oh, a step up enziguri. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
Sami Zayn is doing what he does. So agile. 6, 7. Back now inside the ring.
Wait a second, it appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American heroes.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
And here comes Trey's best friend, Red, for their mixed match challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much into anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about Brooklyn's ability to get under Red's skin, that could definitely be a volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity, that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but if Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off.
Saw that one coming.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Oh, nasty impact.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch.
Brian, when you look at the win-loss record of Aleister Black, you can't help but wonder if stepping in the ring with him is the wisest choice.
You know what, though? I think Aleister Black wins a lot of his matches before the opening bell even rings. He's a master of mind games. If you don't get caught up in them, you might actually have a shot.
Oh, and scoop slam. Byron brings up a good point, Corey. If you don't get caught up in Aleister Black's mind games, you might just have a fighter's chance. But in all honesty, how can you not get psyched out by Aleister Black?
Well, that's the thing, Cole. Here's a man who says he's driven by the devil on his back. And I don't care who you are. That's some pretty intimidating stuff.
Well-executed takedown. And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. 6. Back in from the floor. Ruby Riott is not interested in red carpets, auditioning for Total Divas and making personal appearances. This is a cold-hearted individual who wants to take down the entire system in sports entertainment.
You just don't appreciate an entrepreneurial spirit, Cole. Ruby Riott embodies the punk rock ethos of do-it-yourself. She'll do whatever it takes to make it to the top.
Not showing much fight here.
Yeah, he looks absolutely out of it, Cole.
Guys, touching on Ruby Riott's punk rock mentality, this is a woman whose goal is to cause a riot.
All the way for the...
Ruby Riott turns it around. An early pin attempt. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
She's enduring some damage. And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
Hooked him up. Beautiful suplex. Ruby Riott with the reversal.
And Drew McIntyre just tagged himself in. Red didn't like that.
After some miscommunication on the tag, it appears Red and Drew McIntyre are having a minor disagreement.
This looks like it might be more than a minor disagreement. McIntyre is walking out and leaving Red to fight on her own.
Is anyone really surprised? This is what happens when two people who despise each other try to form a team.
At least Aleister Black isn't going to take advantage of this situation, as it looks like he's resigned to this essentially turning into a one-on-one match. Ruby Riott's no-nonsense, all-disruption approach to the world also translates to her approach in the ring. And it's an approach that has seen her cause chaos in this women's division.
And with the women's division as white-hot as it is right now, you just know this match is going to be one for the ages. Proving tough to catch. Oh, and she turns it around.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Oh my gosh, what a dive.
Bringing it back into the ring.
This is going to be big. Whoa!
Oh, that's it. What a splash.
Ruby Riott finds herself in a tough spot.
She may have underestimated the opposition she'd face tonight. She's more durable than she looks, guys.
Tap! Tap!
This could be it. And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
Setting up. Wasn't expecting that. Atomic.
This may very well be it. All too easy for Ruby Riott to escape.
It's way too early.
Ruby Riott just too quick.
Strong impact from Ruby Riott.
Stomping. Ouch. Super kick. Oh, able to counter.
The running Meteora. Things are looking bleak for Ruby Riott here.
Yeah, this could be the end of the road for her.
Oh, man. He's going to try to put him away once and for all. He's out there in no man's land. Suicide dive!
She can't possibly come back from that. How is Ruby Riott going to remain alive?
Now step up Inzaguri.
That's a match.
In an early pin attempt by Ruby Riott. With authority.
And the match continues.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Oh, man, what a strike. Hurricane Rana. Dazzling move right there. Heading back.
Here we go.
Body on body.
Wow. I don't know how she keeps kicking out.
Barely. Right across the face. Down with a powerbomb.
Referee in position. There's two.
The size of this girl's heart is simply immeasurable.
She's looking a bit out of it here. Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys.
Superplex.
Uh-oh. No way. Good God.
Inverted Frankensteiner.
Wow, she turned that one around. This looks like the setup too. Oh my God, this could be it.
Cover for the win. 1, 2, 3. You can put this one in the bank.
Here is your winner, the Rebel.
A very impressive victory.
That'll knock Ruby Riott down a peg or two.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before, standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look, it's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Houston, Texas, the Rebel.
Byron, are you at all surprised by the intensity level inside this arena right now?
Not in the least bit, Michael. This is the one the WWE Universe has been looking forward to for quite some time.
Here comes the Scottish Psychopath.
And from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
This match is going to be a display of Drew's brutality.
That seems to be the story for all of Drew's matches.
That's just the Scottish Psychopath's true nature, Cole. The Tiger can't change his stripes.
Has the Tiger tried therapy?
McIntyre takes credit for the destruction of the Shield, for eliminating Kurt Angle from WWE for a period of time. No fear in the eyes or the heart of the Scottish Psychopath.
One of the most intimidating individuals you will ever meet inside a wrestling ring.
Brooklyn Von Braun is here to destroy anything in her path.
And from Fulton, New York, Brooklyn, Von Braun.
While a list of career goals motivates her rival, Red, Brooklyn Von Braun seems driven to destroy anything positive in Red's life.
I agree. She almost seems obsessed with making Red's life miserable.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 235 pounds, the WWE Champion, the living legend, Will Zachary Perry.
If this one lives up to the hype, Byron, we're in for an amazing match here tonight.
There's no reason to think this one won't live up to the hype, Michael. We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE.
But Byron, does the fact that this is not a title match change the champ's game plan here?
I don't think so, Michael. If I know him, he sees this match as just another opportunity to prove he is the most dominant force in all of the WWE.
This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys are just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
It's not looking good for him here.
He's got to get out of that corner.
Drew McIntyre's taking advantage now.
He's absorbed some damage already.
This is the kind of action you get in a mixed tag match, working together. Drew McIntyre has worn his Scottish heritage as a true badge of honor during his time here in WWE. He takes great pride in having been the first Scottish NXT champion and even had the New York Police Department bagpipe band play him to the ring at WrestleMania.
And scissors takedown. Very nice. Enziguri. Taking a closer look at McIntyre's Scottish heritage, he truly has the appearance and attitude of a legendary Scottish warrior. He also named his devastating kick after the chosen sword of a Highlander, the Claymore.
Honestly, I think if you shot Drew McIntyre back in time to the Scottish battlefield, he'd just disappear into the fray, totally at home. He is happy to be anywhere that there is fighting to be done.
Back in from the floor. She scores big with the counter. And she's getting fired up here.
She's fighting hard, and it is paying off. This is the kind of action you get in a mixed tag match, working together.
It's Drew McIntyre with the opening.
Oh, put down face first.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. What an elbow drop. This match's brutality starting to show on him. And now Drew McIntyre is going up.
Perched up top. Great agility there. Drew McIntyre spots the opening.
Face buster.
Oh, haven't seen this in a long time. The old driven down from McIntyre.
In tandem, in stereo. Suplexes. I think we're...
Look out.
All the weight crashing down.
Off into the pin. She got the shoulder up in time.
She's still in this one.
A schoolboy. Here we go. Wait a minute. Schoolboy. Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt. Schoolboy! Shoulders down here! She's taking a beating here. Talk about rocking the jaw. Known as a high flyer. Oof!
Here.
right to the face.
She's been on the offensive for a little while now. She's efficient and dangerous with her offense thus far.
Tap! Tap!
Battling to get the upper hand. Look at that, she escapes.
Talk about coming up clutch, guys. Set up for a second time. High angle belly to back suplex.
She got out of the way there. Her evasion techniques are on point. Boom, what impact.
What a counter!
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one. Look out. Here we go.
incoming.
Big height, bigger impact.
Whoa, didn't expect to see that.
Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex.
Big move coming. The running Meteora. What a punch. Straight punch.
Jarring.
And here we go.
Oh my God!
For the victory here. 1, 2, 3. Despite having obvious differences, Red and Drew McIntyre are your mixed match challenge winners.
Differences is a nice way to put it. Red and McIntyre despise each other. It's a testament to their in-ring toughness that they were able to overcome their discord and win the whole thing.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. It's really the only way you're going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. After all, my MMA record was 24-2. The 2 losses were DQs for eye gouging, so really, I was undefeated.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe. Who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good, we'll get started right away. And by the way, I didn't get a chance to congratulate you on winning the Mixed Match Challenge. It actually inspired me.
To what? Quit?
No. Your donation of the $500,000 to that animal shelter in our hometown got me thinking, what can Brooklyn do to help? So I decided to donate $1 million of my own personal money to the shelter.
Wow, that's amazing.
They're naming an entire wing after me. Did you get a wing?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I guess $500K isn't really wing money. But hey, I have the director's info. I'll see if they can at least name something after you. Maybe a maintenance closet or a bathroom stall. I'll let you know when we can get started on that training, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who tormented us for 20 years?
I got to ride with her one time. And besides, she's changed, okay? I mean, she just donated $1 million of her own money to an animal shelter. Bad people don't do that.
How naive are you? She's obviously lying about the donation to try and get under my skin. There's no way she would ever actually do something good like that. She's always been fake, and this is no different.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time,
How do you know he'll get me in it?
it's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often. So you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission
Rivalry match. Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE Championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever!
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM, no offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for. It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Of course, the title is on the line in this one, guys.
And don't be surprised if history is made here tonight. I know the champ has looked good as of late, but I'd say the opposition has looked just as good, if not better.
Byron, tell me, is tonight the night the champ gets knocked off his perch?
I'm not ready to go there yet, Michael. I know a lot of people are predicting a title change here tonight, but I'm not so sure about that.
The most dangerous man in WWE today.
Samoa Joe was the first man to win the NXT Championship twice. He won the very first Dusty Classic in NXT, and I think we're in store for another first here tonight.
Multi-time NXT champion, multi-time United States champion, Samoa Joe is a big, bad dude.
Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe. And introducing the champion from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 235 pounds. He is the WWE Champion, the living legend, Will Zachary Perry.
The big gold belt up for grabs here tonight.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe and his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly, the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all.
European uppercut. He's executing on his plan perfectly.
Training, strategizing, and execution. It's all coming together right now.
The challenger eating up some damage.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before. You won't see as wide a breadth of experience as you would watching Samoa Joe. You don't travel the world and encounter this industry as much as Joe has without picking up a few tricks of the trade. And it's why Joe possesses the ability to stay calm in big fights.
Enzuigiri. Right on the mark. That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Boom, what an uppercut. Jarring.
Corey, you reflected on Samoa Joe's ability to stay calm in big fights. I would attribute that to a career where he's seen it all. When you've been everywhere and seen everything, nothing can catch you off guard.
And when Samoa Joe is not worried about the unexpected, he can harness all his energy on destroying his opponent. Less experienced competitors can feel defeated before they enter the ring. Samoa Joe will probably never have that problem.
What's he got in mind? Oh, the old taste of pain. A bad place to be for the challenger.
Yeah, he needs to make an adjustment here.
Running knee.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Reverses. Can he make him pay?
Oh, my goodness. Boom.
And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No, no, no! This is awful!
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 2020, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.